In a world overrun by monstrous creatures called gates, humanity's last hope lies in the hands of gifted individuals known as hunters. These brave souls venture into gates to battle these threats. Among them is Sung Jinwoo, our protagonist, labeled the world's weakest hunter. He's constantly on the verge of death, barely surviving each harrowing encounter, but fate takes a turn. During a life-or-death mission, Jinwoo stumbles upon a hidden dungeon and faces a seemingly insurmountable challenge. Left for dead, he awakens to a mysterious power, a system that chooses him as its sole player. This marks the beginning of Jinwoo's incredible journey from the weakest to an overwhelmingly powerful hunter. Imagine a world where you level up, gaining strength and skills. That's Jinwoo's reality. The anime brilliantly portrays his growth, not just in power, but also in his fighting prowess and strategic thinking. We see him evolve from a hesitant fighter to a confident, unstoppable force, single-handedly turning the tide of battles. Jinwoo's power is unique. He can summon an army of shadow soldiers from fallen enemies, commanding them with absolute authority. This visual spectacle, the sheer number of shadows at his command, is a sight to behold, but power comes at a cost. As Jinwoo ascends, he becomes increasingly isolated. The anime doesn't shy away from exploring the burden of power. Jinwoo grapples with keeping his abilities secret, the constant threat of exposure, and the loneliness of being at the top. This internal struggle adds a layer of depth to his character, making him more than just a power fantasy. One of Solo Leveling's standout features is its breathtaking animation. The fight scenes are a visual spectacle, a whirlwind of action that keeps you on the edge of your seat. Each strike, each ability used is rendered with stunning detail and fluidity. The animation perfectly captures the raw power of Jinwoo's abilities and the sheer scale of the battles. It's not just about flashy moves, it's about strategic combat, showcasing Jinwoo's growth as a fighter who utilizes his skills and his shadow army effectively. While the action is thrilling, Solo Leveling doesn't neglect character development. The anime delves into Jinwoo's motivations, his sense of responsibility for his family and for humanity. We see the emotional toll of his powers and the sacrifices he has to make. The supporting characters, though not as deeply explored, add layers to the narrative. They highlight the impact of Jinwoo's actions on the world around him. The anime masterfully balances the thrill of power fantasy with the complexities of its characters, creating an engaging and thought-provoking experience.